Hey guys, today we are going to look at a practice test for your beginning of the year reading assessment. The first thing you're going to do when you log onto your Chromebook is you're going to go to your Clever page. On your Clever page, you are going to be looking for an icon called NWEA Map. It's a blue icon with a yellow brain. Once you click on that icon, you will be redirected to the test session login. In order to sign on to take this assessment, your teacher is going to provide you with a session name and a session password. But for today's tutorial, I'm going to just put in a sample word. We're going to look at the test today to see what type of test this is and what the functions are. Everyone in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade will take the same reading assessment. You're going to want to try your best on this assessment because this assessment is going to let us know what level of reading abilities that you have, which will help us to let you know what books that you need to check out or even what classes that you need to be in. All right, so the first thing I want you to look at on this first test question is I want you to pay attention to the toolbar. You can zoom in if you want the text larger or zoom back out. You can highlight, erase, use a line reader, and take notes while you're taking this test. An easy way to highlight while you're reading is to use your cursor first and then select the highlighter button. If you feel like you don't want to highlight anymore and you want your cursor back, just click on the highlighter button and then you get your cursor back. If you want to erase a text, use your cursor to select the text that you highlighted and then the eraser button to take it off. All right, so for this question, all it's asking you to do is select the word, the meaning of the word in the left box. So looking down here at the bottom, you would just click on the word that you think is the same of the word in the passage. When you're done, use 2 fingers to scroll down the mouse pad and select the blue arrow on the right-hand side to move to the next question. This type of question has all the same functions of the toolbar, but you notice there's a new function up here at the top. This is called the answer eliminator. Let's say you're reading the test question and looking at the 4 answer choices, but you'd like to eliminate some of the answer choices. You can select the answer eliminator and hit the X on the left-hand side to eliminate the answer choices that you know for sure are incorrect. Once you have it narrowed down, you can select what the right answer is by hitting the button right before the number. If you no longer want the answer eliminator tool, you just select answer eliminator again and it removes it from your screen. Some of your questions may have long passages, so using this line reader could come in handy. You're going to select the line reader from the top of the toolbar, and then using 1 finger and another finger, hold down on the mouse and use the other finger to scroll down. As you read, you can focus just on 1 line at a time in case reading a lot of text overwhelms you. Once you finish reading the passage, then all you have to do is select the answer to the question. In this type of question, they want you to select the phrase that helps the reader determine the meaning of the word notorious. Notice that the phrases that they have you select from are bolded. Once you feel like you know what the answer is, you just select the bolded section of words, and that is your answer to the question. For this passage, you may want to use the note taker function on the toolbar. This is a longer passage, and sometimes with those passages, you may want to annotate. Perhaps you are reading the passage and it reminds you of something. you can open the notepad and you can type in your notes. This reminds me of a time where, etc., etc. When you're done typing in your notes, just hit the hide button. You would select your answer and then move on to the next question. Notice that this question asks you which two details support the argument. If I just select one answer here and I try to move on to the next question, it doesn't allow me to move on. It wants me to select two details to support the argument. I only have one selected, so I need to pick a different detail to also go with this answer. Once I've completed this, the arrow button then turns blue and I can move on to the next question. All right, guys, that is an overview of how to take your map test. I know you're going to do a great job. Take your time and do your best. Have a great day.